So what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a video kind of showing you guys my game room, my office, where a lot of the magic happens. I thought maybe a few of you would like to kind of see. This is a room I like to go back in time and just get away from the craziness of the world sometimes and just relive the past. So come along with me and let's have some fun. So this is my office. This is where I like to slice a lot of my STLs, take care of a lot of business. Yeah, my wife thought that would be funny. I'm a firefighter, so she wanted to put my face on Backdraft. It looks pretty silly, but you know what? I gave it to her. I let her have it. But yeah, this is where I got my Spirit Halloween pack displayed, my printer. Nothing too fancy. A few toys. Matty Trap. My K-Cups. This is my espresso area and my 3D printers, the main 3D printers I use, which are my Creality CR10S, which is going down there. I'm printing a trap out for a buddy of mine. And this printer right here is out of service at the moment. I always praise this machine. This is a Creality CR10 original. And it went out on me. Not in a real bad way where it can't be repaired. Just a couple of the fans went out at the same time. So those fans should be in tomorrow, and we're going to get this thing back up and running. Love this printer. It's printed quite a bit for me and has been very faithful. So yeah, those are my printers. My CR10 original and my CR10S. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, so you see a lot of my belts down there along with my hoverboard box. And I think my black belt's over there. Yeah, there's my black belt. I am a firefighter, so I do have a lot of firefighter memorabilia around. This is Street Fighter 2 as a kid. I was obsessed with this game. I absolutely loved it, still love it. And this was one of the first arcade 1-up Street Fighter 2 machines that came out. And I love it. It was a must-have for me. And this is my game room. Some more firefighter memorabilia there. And this is where I like to hang out. This is my back to the 80s / 90s, early 2000s room. You know, just get away. I wouldn't call it a man cave because I absolutely am crazy about my wife. I love my wife. I'm not trying to get away from her. I always feel like man caves are men trying to get away from their wives. Definitely not my case. Actually, she hangs out in here quite often with me. So actually, I call it CNY Game Room. That's for both my wife, Chris, and Yvette. Yeah, she likes to hang out in here also. Huge Superman the movie fan. Just a few movie posters. Back to the Future, who doesn't love it? Classic 80s. Just some Ghostbuster figures. Here's some 3D printed props of mine. That is a T800 skull that I did. That actually came off my CR10 also. I'm going to be doing another much better one than this one. This was just a quick rush together job, but it still came out pretty amazing. I was like, wow, if I put in some more effort, it would definitely be even better. That is an Endoskeleton Arm, an Endo arm. That was also fully 3D printed on my Creality CR10. There's some Robocop stuff. Nothing too fancy. Some more toys, some Back to the Future light up shoes that I modded a little bit. They have much fancier ones, but those will suffice for me. Nike mags, to be specific. And that's where my Robocop stays. He chills out in that corner. don't know if many of you will recognize that, but that comes from Rocky. That's the painting that he does of him and Apollo. You know, that showdown where, you know, they have that secret fight. And of course, my Ghostbusters the movie poster. Absolute must. A lot of 360 games. I'm a huge fan of the Xbox 360. I keep most of my older consoles in here. My more modern and updated consoles, like my Series X and PS4, are in my living room. But this is my getaway. I like to play the old games. I actually play old games more than I play new games. And that's where my Proton Pack that I did in my last video sits. Right there. Huge Michael Jordan fan. Absolutely love Michael Jordan. A work ethic that I definitely strive for. I think that's why I look up to him the most, just because he was such a hard worker at what he did. So passionate. I thrive just to have such passion in my field. Fall short of it, but definitely a huge admiration I have. And I am an avid Rocky fan. I love Rocky. Another inspiration to me. So yeah, this is my little getaway room. Nothing too fancy, very simple, but it does create the atmosphere that I absolutely love, and just love to sit down in here and relax and clear my mind and think of ideas and just put on some old video games and let go. So here we are, just kind of kicking back. Just wanted to create some atmosphere. This is my view. You have to turn the lights off. Put on one of my old favorites that I still enjoy to play when I could find a game. But lately I have been able to find some games, and it's an absolute blast. Greatest Call of Duty ever.